an idea. The only thing more powerful than an idea whose time has come is belief. The belief of a united community committed to the success of that idea. History is created by those who believe in the impossible. Innovators, pioneers, creators, disruptors, and visionaries. The ones who see beyond the confines of the old world. Those who are ready to break free and tap into limitless potential. Rarely in history do we witness moments so massive, so transformative, where we stand at the cusp of the changing of the guard. From the old ways of digital and physical commerce to a revolutionary model set to take the world by storm. And here's the reality. This is your moment to be a pioneer and be part of one of the greatest shifts in business history. Welcome to a new way to do business, where decentralized commerce has arrived and a new world awaits. This is Shoply, a truly global platform that brings the power back to the people, where the walls of centralization are dismantled and the power of crowdsourcing reshapes participation. Shoply empowers vendors to connect with customers, influencers with audiences, and entrepreneurs with opportunities. This is an unparalleled moment in history where you get to be amongst the first to transform the future. Lock in your position immediately and send your exclusive invitations to your first 5 visionaries. Spread the word through your network before someone else does. Unlock the secrets to decentralized commerce by clicking the link below. Let's create history together. Shoply. The world is your marketplace.
All right, welcome in, everyone. It is Monday here in the United States. Jeff is living in the future down in Australia. It's Tuesday for them. And guys, we're just going to have some fun tonight and talk about some revolutionary stuff that is transforming multiple industries. Before we get into that, Jeff Ross, the laptop lifestyle dad. My man, how's it going? How are things down under?
Man, as I say, we're in the future. It's Tuesday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And man, down under, it's cold, as you can probably see. We're in the middle of winter.
Well, man, I'm excited to work with you on this. And, you know, I'm just seeing so much buzz, so much excitement about how many different industries we're revolutionizing. You know, you can look at just the network marketing space. You can look at affiliate marketing. You can look at the e-commerce, and we're really looking to disrupt the game here. Before we get into it too much, what is it that gets you the most excited about this brand new platform called Shoply?
Yeah, well, there's multiple things, but I got to say, when my mate Kevin Shabbat, he got into my inbox and he said, Jeff, you got to come check out this amazing decentralized e-commerce platform. I was actually a hard no. And I'm very grateful that he was persistent, because he went from a hard no and said, yep, Kev, I'll check it out. And he was very relentless in his follow-up, and I love that about him. And
that is Kevin to a T.
He never gives up. Got me at a weak moment on a Sunday afternoon, and that video that we just introed, he showed me that, and I was like, now I see what Kevin's on about, why I need to jump on this, because he knew that I'm a network marketing leader with my company, but also I'm a coach. And, I teach social selling and AI mastery for network marketers and affiliate marketers. And I straight away saw the light bulb went on. It's like, now I know. I could be a vendor on this platform, and I could sell my program on this e-commerce platform, not just that though. Like, I could probably go do that on Amazon, right? But what I get to tap into here is a ready-made affiliate army. Right. Like all of the other influencers, all the other affiliates, just like you, Mike, and we've already got our own affiliate program, and we've got about 50 affiliates on there. And I know in the background that myself and Jade, looking after that, the payouts through Wise, the first promoter links, all of that sort of stuff. It's clunky to a point. Like, we've got it running pretty smooth on the front end, but there's a lot of work that has to make that happen. So as a course creator and as a coach, I can now put this on this amazing platform called Shoply, and I can hand that over to them. And so that was one area that got me most excited about it. And then the other area got me excited about this, as in the network marketing industry, right? You know, I've been an online marketer for 16 years. I've done everything from building websites for people. I've played around in the e-commerce space. In 2017, I was one of the very first to pioneer the drop shipping place. We had an e-commerce business there that did $1.6 million in 4 months. And that was its own story in itself. And, you know, so I've played around in different areas and had a lot of success in a lot of different areas. But I love the network marketing space because it's leveraged. You know, it's about building up teams. It's about personal development. It's about leadership. But not everybody loves that. And, you know, for the last 3 years with the network marketing space that I've been in, you know, I've probably personally recruited over 300 people. And, you know, I'd say maybe 60 of those I've been able to help get duplicate and start building teams. The rest, as soon as they realize that the money's in the MLM businesses is in team building, they fall off because that's not what they want to do.
Right.
But, you know, I know Shoply's going to serve us team builders. Like, I know, Mike, you're a recruiter. You love recruiting. And, you know, it's going to serve us in that space as well. But what I'm most excited about this is now the affiliates are looked after as well, the social influencers. So it's bringing, I reckon, 3 major industries together. It's bringing the e-commerce and the vendors. It's bringing the network marketing and the MLM guys. And then it's bringing the affiliates and the social influencers together under all one roof. And I would go far as saying that the MLM industry, you know, we've heard it from all of the top leaders at the moment. It's, when you look at any business, you know, we have an S curve, right? And when it gets to the top of the S curve, it starts to plateau and it starts to dip. Well, the MLM industry is in a dip. It's in a free fall. And it's because the marketplace has shifted. People don't want to build teams. They just want to go and, you know, make money online, do a side gig, get paid for it. They're happy. They want the freedom that offers them. And that's why these big companies like Roden and Fields, Cent, you know, some of these other ones that have shifted from an MLM to an affiliate model, because they can see the marketplace has shifted. And I would go far as saying Shoply is not just an industry disruptor, it's an industry saver. And that's what I'm most excited about, because it's not just doing something better, it's doing something different. And we need different. We need fresh. We need to challenge the status quo. And I truly believe that we've got that here at Shoply.
Well, you took my exact point that I wanted to make is that I think this has something for everybody. So if you're into traditional network marketing, you can continue to transfer those skills here, but it's going to be a lot more different than what you're used to. And then, like you said, you know, you have the vendors, you have the e-commerce space that, you know, is going to be revolutionized here. And then also you have, you know, the people who just they don't want to build teams. They don't want to do anything with network marketing, but they want to have, you know, that influencer affiliate role where they can just find whatever products that they are into and promote them anywhere online or to their, you know, circle of influence and get paid to do it and not have to build people. And one thing that's cool is, you know, Jeff, let's say, you know, you are into fitness and you market this water bottle and somebody buys a water bottle from you. Well, when they go back to Shoply and now they're going to buy some protein or some CBD, because you were the one that referred them to that, you're going to continue to get sales on whatever they buy from Shoply into the future, which I thought was a game changer.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, right now I'm wearing this hoodie. It's called. It's not called a hoodie. It's called an hoodie. And, you know, I could be, you know, I could be, you know, just doing this live and I could have a little plug and say, hey, if you want to go get this hoodie, go to my link and away we go. Like, you know, not just, you know, it basically, I think it transforms us, you know, traditional network marketers, and it gives us a position now to not just be a network marketer, but to be an influencer, to be an affiliate. And we can, probably the most thing I'm excited about this, Mike, is all the different verticals that we can make money on this, but how we can now start to mix and match and create these awesome combinations of verticals. And you know, it's your business, you do it your way, and you really, really get to do some creative little mix and matches. Like, I'm actually going out there now. I've got my Rolodex from sort of from 2016 to 2019. I had a full service digital marketing agency. I was building websites and doing Facebook ads and funnels and all that for small to medium sized businesses. So I've got a Rolodex there that I haven't been able to really use in the last 3-4 years. Of all these, amazing business owners, and probably 30% of them are product owners. They're selling some sort of product. So now, as a networker, as a connector, I can connect these guys and tell them, hey, come on, be one of the first to the market on Shoply and sell your product, and so I can bring them on as a vendor onto this product. And what was it? I think I get 3% royalty on that, on any sales that they make.
That's correct. 3% royalty for life.
That's pretty cool. Like, I don't know any other opportunity where you can do that.
No, 100%. And again, I've been kind of blown away while I've been doing my research about how big the e-commerce market is and how it's expected to continue to grow. So the global e-commerce market was valued at 16.29 trillion in 2023 and is expected to grow to 67 trillion by 2033. So this is a compound annual growth rate of 15.2%. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
Mate, straight away there, you got Joshua Whitehead wanting the link for the merch to dig in your shirt. So you could stock your shirts on this platform there.
Maybe I do motivational t-shirts that have stuff on it.
Yeah, like you could do that now. That's pretty cool.
So I got this from where did I get this from? Shoot, what is it? Anyways, when I go out, and I always get people asking me, hey, where'd you get that shirt? So I'd love to, I got it from Shein. So actually this was Fashion Nova. But again, I'm not making money if I tell people to go to Fashion Nova or Shein. And now, if the motivational t-shirts, I could have my own store in Shoply. And when people ask me now, I can be like, yeah, here's the link. Check out my store. I got all sorts of t-shirts in there. And now this is why it's called decentralized e-commerce, because it makes it a lot easier for just the average ordinary people to get involved with this. I mean, if you're going to go and try to sell on Amazon, you're looking at 20 to 30 grand just to get started. Then you need money for inventory. If you want to do TikTok shop, you need at least 5,000 followers. So it just makes it a lot harder for the average ordinary people to get into this affiliate influencer marketing. That's, I think, going to be the future.
Well, I think Zuckerberg and the Bezos and the Alibabas and all of that sort of thing. I think those guys have got a big enough piece of the pie, don't you? Like, it's time for us. It's us little guys to have our piece too.
A couple other things I wanted to share, just so you guys can understand how huge of a pie this is. And thank you, Josh. Thanks for coming on, and appreciate the positive comments. 2.71 billion people shop online globally as of 2024. You can see the share of online retail transactions continues to go up from 18 to 20. E-commerce sales here, 4.98 trillion. We're at 6.33 now trillion in e-commerce. The United States has the most, about 50% of our home in the United States. And that's the other thing I love about this, Jeff, is it's international. I think we're in over 190 countries.
I think now it's over 220. I think we've added to it. We've got places like Nigeria being added to it.
Yes, I got him to add that one.
Yeah, the Ivory Coast has been added to it. So, like, I know as a network marketer, trying to get into some of those countries has been near impossible because of all the regulations. And this has been a digital product. What we've got here is essentially it's a SaaS, right? It's a software as a service is the platform. And if they could ship it there, they'll sell it there.
No, and if you guys don't know, the reason we're able to do all this, even though this is just a brand new business, is because of Terry LaCour. He's been, in this industry for over 30 years. So, I mean, he has the warehouses, the distribution, the manufacturing, his own bank. So all of those things that normally would take years, if not decades, to get up and running, we already have them in place. And that's
Yeah.
like when Aaron contacted me about this, I'm like, bro, you really think we can go up against Amazon and Temu and all these other ones that are dominating the marketplace? He's like, I understand your concern, but I don't think you understand what we're starting with from the rip.
Yeah. You imagine if Amazon started with what we got, they started out of a garage.
Right. Just selling books.
Yeah.
And so again, I mean, to me, yeah, everyone always thinks of Amazon, but they only have 37% of the market share right now. And the next biggest one is Walmart with 6%. So, I mean, again, like I said with Aaron, I was like, can you imagine if we can just get 1 or 2% of this industry? I mean, with 16 trillion, I think there's plenty enough for everyone to get fat on.
Yep. And guys, we're one of the first. Like, this only like started getting out about around a week ago. And the last stat I saw, and that was 48 hours ago. So I'm sure it's climbed up since then. But Ron, I think it was Ron Newman or one of the corporate guys. It might have been Terry. I can't remember who it was now, but they said there in the first week, 15,000 people have jumped in on this. 15,000 globally. And guys, that is how early this is. The doors haven't even opened for this yet. So, like, yeah, get in. Like, if you don't get in now, this is going to be probably, you know, pitched to you a few different times from a few different people. So how about you be one of the first people to get in? And that's what I did. You know, I'm grateful for Kevin to get me in at the right time. Like, I joined 5 days ago, and already in 5 days, I've personally put 67 people in. And our team is now up to 160 in 17 countries now. Now, Mike, I think you're been probably a few days earlier than I am, and you're up to close to 500 in your team now, yeah?
Yes, I'll check here in just a minute, but I think we were at about 432 last time I looked.
There you go.
So yeah, it's blowing up. And again, that's just, you know, under my team. I think Aaron's close to 1,000 now on the whole team.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, like, it's still very, very early, but it's starting to get that virility and starting to get out there, guys. So, like, yeah, please do reach out to myself or Mike if you want an invite to get into this, because this is the hottest party in town right now.
Yeah, I let's double down on that right now, guys. If you have not joined yet, if somebody invited you here, get back with them. If you want to join with Jeff or I, just look down below in this video, wherever you're watching it. You can contact Jeff. I have a funnel down there where you can request to get your invite as well. And those links expire in 24 hours. So make sure when you get them, you sign up. Again, it's free. You don't have to take any action until August 15th. And it locks you in that global matrix. So literally waiting 5 minutes could cost you thousands of dollars in the future, depending on how things fall.
Yeah.
But Jeff, you made a really good point about how these businesses now can get their own affiliate program. And I don't think a lot of people, if they're not in this space, don't understand how much advertising is spent on e-commerce. And you have Amazon spending $1,700 million just on ad spending. I mean, and so rather now than just giving ads, which again, you have no idea what your return's going to be on those ads. You might spend $1 million and you get back 100,000. You don't know. But now every time you're putting out money in that advertising, paying those affiliates, the sale is there. You're just giving them a certain percentage, and you can choose that. You know, they're like a little sliding bar where the vendor can say, I'm going to pay, you know, a 10% payout on this one, a 20% payout on this one, and you can change that whenever you want. So to me, this is where it's really revolutionizing this entire industry of online advertising and e-commerce.
Yeah, and someone who's played in the e-commerce space and, you know, have his own affiliate program too. I want to speak to 2 things there. So, as I said, Shoply, I love the fact that, you know, it's got I can have a ready-made affiliate arm and I can just tap into it. I've looked at investing into, you know, handing the program over to someone, like getting a white labeled one done, and I was quoted $30,000 just for that program. Like to be able to do it, you know, properly, like what Shoply is offering here. And I know to get as a vendor position, as an international vendor for Shoply, it's going to be pennies on the dollar compared to that. And so that's definitely one advantage, and essentially I'm going all in because of that reason. But let's talk about the e-commerce reason, because I do have a bit of experience in that space. Now, the story that I'm sharing with you here was back in 2017. So, the nature of the business has changed in 2024, but still it was, the early days of it, but still the mechanics are still the same. Still got to run Facebook ads. You're still got to set up a Shopify store. You've still got to, run the retargeting ads, the emails, all of that. So, I did $1.6 million in 4 months selling a stuffed toy elephant out of China around the world. Just a stuffed toy elephant of all things, right? And, as successful as that was on the front end, it was my sort of first, success story, some real taste in the millions. And, but it was a disaster on the back end. Like it was a perfect storm scenario. So because we had so much success on the front end so fast, I didn't have the back end logistics in place as well. And guys, I'm a high school dropout. I've thrown myself into the deep end here, and I've gone through the school of hard knocks. So I don't have a business degree or anything like that. I've just learned from the entrepreneurial roller coaster ride. And one of the things I learned off the back of that is make sure you've got your foundations and your logistics in place before you launch, because I was working all that out as we go. So had $1.6 million in 4 months, and that was all driven by Facebook advertisement, and I'll come back to that in a second. But on the back end here, because I had so much success and I couldn't keep up with it, I was a one-man show. This was before all automation, so I was processing all the orders manually, one by one. So that created a bottleneck on me. That then also led to the shipping and supplier issues. They couldn't keep up with the demand, supply versus demand. I had 4 suppliers in China. They all ran out of stock. They couldn't keep up with me. That then led to me, because of the bottleneck issues of supply and demand and me having to process orders one by one, I scrambled. I hired 5 Filipinos to jump in and start. That's all they did all day long, was just process orders and deal with the customer service 8 hours a day. And even then we still couldn't keep up with it. So our shipping times blew out from 2 weeks to 12 weeks, and it just became a perfect storm scenario, and it imploded on itself.
Yeah.
And I had to make a lot of refunds, and I had to, make a lot of people whole again. And, the damage was done. But I learned a lot of lessons through that experience, and dealing with those logistics was a nightmare. And with Shoply, I'm not going to have to worry about any of that sort of stuff ever again, because they will take care of that for us on the back end, right? And then also the Facebook advertising, like, okay, 1.6 million in 4 months. We did $550,000 in ads in 4 months.
Oh, wow.
So like, yes, we did a lot of revenue, but by the time in the e-commerce space, by the time you put your advertising costs down, your resources and logistics down and all of that sort of thing, we were sitting on around about, after refunds and all of that as well. Like, I'm sure the net profit could have been higher if we had a lot of things go our way, but we sat on about 6% net profit. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a lot of work for just 6% net profit.
Yeah.
And so I never went back to that space for that reason. I'm a little bit gun shy, it comes to the whole running your own show, but I'm excited about Shoply, and because I don't necessarily have to go and run Facebook ads. I can if I want to, and I could do that very, very well with retargeting and pixels and all that sort of thing. And that'd be a way to scale up. But back then I used Facebook ads to test the marketplace, to find the right products and put it in front of the right audience. Well, I don't have to do that with Shoply. There's going to be a ready-made affiliate army behind if I wanted to do that. And anybody who's a vendor will know the logistics around what I've just spoken to. A lot of that pressure can come off your shoulders through Shoply. And, and the advertisement, well, now you're going to tap into a ready-made social influencer affiliate army that can help you with that. Now, I know today, marketing 101, social influencers, when you get someone who's got influence and they recommend your product to their community that they've already got an affinity with, know, like, and trust factor with, and when they say go buy something, it's the Oprah Winfrey effect.
Yeah.
You know, it's Oprah Winfrey goes and says, "Go buy something." What does everybody do? They go and buy it because they trust her. And I don't think you're ever going to beat that form of marketing, because it's tapping into that real deep word of mouth marketing. Yeah. And so just a couple of points there I wanted to highlight. And I think in the so if you're in the e-commerce space, you really need to stand up and pay attention to this. If you're in the affiliate space, probably need to stand up and pay attention to it. And this is the same with the network marketers. Yeah.
No, 100%, man. And great stories there, just to kind of show people how when we say that it's now for everybody, that's why. I mean, you can hear the pain and stress that Jeff went through trying to do that on his own, and now Shoply is completely changing the game. So I want to, just in case people are new to this, I want to show you guys a quick 3-minute video to really get into the details and explain how revolutionary this is. So we'll play this one, and we'll be right back as soon as it's done.
Digital product selling has an issue, a big issue. The market is rigged, and small businesses and influencers are being squeezed. The cost of living keeps rising, expenses are skyrocketing, and things seem to be moving faster than ever. Meanwhile, big corporations are making all the money, dictating the rules, and providing terrible service to those who support them. Imagine an ecosystem of the best products, services, and digital learning, sold and represented by influencers, affiliates, and even your stay-at-home mom on Instagram, all on one global platform, accessible to anyone. This is Shoply, your portal to a vast selection of companies, products, and services right at your fingertips. Simply find it, share it, and make money without surrendering 50% or more to excessive fees. As an influencer, Shoply also allows you to refer other affiliates worldwide and earn passive income for those connections. A true win-win situation. Can't find a vendor or product you love? Just connect a company you do love to Shoply and get paid every time any influencer on the platform sells that product. We've never seen Facebook do that. As for vendors, Shoply gives you full access to tap into a global network of influencers ready to sell your offer. Shoply levels the playing field. This is the platform where vendors and influencers collaborate to establish fair pricing and maximize earning potential so that everyone thrives. And the best part? Shoply allows you to leverage industry experts to build, launch, and scale your personal brand from day one, keeping you up to date with all the latest AI strategies to maximize your influence, speed, and results. Learn from the best, simplify your journey, and earn money on your own schedule. Mentors guide you from the basics to expert-level strategies, helping you attract and earn on a global scale. All of this backed by a billion-dollar values-driven company with a leadership team that has exceeded over $10 billion in affiliate and direct sales. This is an affiliate revolution. Together, small companies and personal brands can finally partner to create a force more powerful than the industry giants. The value of your brand, your voice, and your reputation combined with the Shoply community creates a collective power that can outshine Amazon, Google, Facebook, and TikTok alike. United, we can redefine this broken system and create opportunities that benefit us all. Experience the impact of a marketplace where brands, vendors, influencers, and customers come together to unleash their full potential. Join the movement that's transforming the way we sell, discover, and shop. Embrace the change. Unite together. Don't get left behind. Shoply. The future of commerce awaits.
Wow. And let's just say, man, what great production value from a company that hasn't even launched yet. I mean, that video is like a Hollywood movie production.
Yeah, man, like it's pretty epic, and I love some of the other stuff too that we've got. We've got a teaser video like that, just in about, I think off the top of my head, at least 20 different languages already. So like, man, this company's it's moving fast. Like,
No,
I don't know too many others that can pump out, different languages of a video like that, as quickly as have they done in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it's exciting. You can definitely, again, we have great backing, like they said, a billion-dollar industry, for, big leaders who have had experience in network marketing. They know what they're doing. They're doing 2 Zooms every single day. Um, Man, I'm excited about this. It's growing fast.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be very lucrative. So I'm just talking to as many people as possible saying, "Hey, grab your free link ASAP, get educated about it, and, don't get left behind."
Yeah. And I know, like, I've been networking pretty hard for the last 3 years, and I've had a lot of people that have said no to me over that last 3 years. But I've stayed and connected. I think in the network marketing game, our number one asset that we can ever have is this, right? It's the relationships that we build along the way, the community that we connect with along the way. And then, so like, I'm pretty myopic in my focus. I don't normally get distracted by bright, shiny objects. It's got to take it. Kevin, he took 20 times to get my attention on this. And I'm very grateful that he stayed persistent in that, because most don't. And anyhow, but when I reached out to a few of my connections, I put together a message saying pretty much that, I turn away at least 5 bright, shiny objects opportunities a week. And I'm pretty sure you're the same, Mike. And,
Oh, yeah.
I sent this message out to people, and my good friend Chandler, who's just joined as well, he said, Jeff, you're the one that's bringing me something. Normally it's the other way around. You tell me no. And, he stood up and paid attention because of the relationships and the connections that were built over the last 12 months. And, I'm getting people who have said no to me left, right, and center. And I've said no to as well, but they're all jumping in on this. And so why is that? Well, it's because they can see what this is about. The light bulbs going on. I've brought in probably 3, 4, 5 pretty big players in the industry, and I brought them in. I feel like I'm the little fish playing in a big fish pond, and I'm just sort of stepping up now and transitioning from that apprenticeship level into mastery level. But this is how, big time success stories happen. When you hear of all of the success stories in our industry, you can hear there's one common theme throughout. They all got in early when everything started. They were the ones to pioneer the space. They started it, and then they rode the wave. They rode it out, and pioneering. It's fun, but it can be a bit messy, but it's very, very, very rewarding, and I'm very excited about being one of the first to jump in and say this. Come join Shopley. You got to come check it out. And so it's not about me, and I know, Mike, it's not about you, but it's about you listening. It's about you being one of our biggest success stories, and building on the shoulders of giants, and getting out of Sucksville and coming to Awesome Town with us. And let's get there together. Let's go and bless as many people as we can, man. I'm really excited to partner with you on this, Mike, and Aaron and Kevin and, Lewis, and a few of the other key leaders like Amanda and, Chandler, and, a few others. Like, this is game on. This is next level. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. And, you have to have that belief and that vision to, expose people to something and market it before you're getting that paycheck. And I think that's the more you can do that, the more exponential that payoff will eventually be in the end.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to share, if you guys have already joined with us or somebody else, we have a link page for our team Influence. So if you do want to find out more information than what we've shared here, it's link.bio, lnk.bio/influence team. We have our Influence Team Facebook. We have the Shopley Telegram channel, our Influence Team Telegram chat, that 3-minute teaser that we watch, like Jeff said, in multiple languages. Why Shopley? We got a 12-minute overview with Travis Flaherty. We have the full overview of Shopley with Aaron Byerly, the compensation plan. This is just where you can log in and support email, our team Zoom link, the podcast Aaron and I did, and then we have some invitation training there. So as you guys, this team gets bigger and bigger, we'll update with new information or new Zooms as they come out. So this is just a resource where we can send everybody and say, hey, whatever you need, it's going to be on this one page, one spot, nicely organized, and we can update it all the way along. So super excited to be working with some of just some of the best, coolest people in this industry. But Jeff, I think that's all I really wanted to share tonight.
Yeah, man.
There's 2 Zooms every day. I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I think 11 a.m., but I could be wrong on that.
I was going to say 7 p.m. Central, but I think that is 9 p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
Standard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the other one is because I've been tapping into the 7 p.m. one.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, just get with us. Again, you can contact Jeff. All his info is down below in the video. I have a link down there where you can request to get your code if somebody invited you here, or you're watching this and they send it to you later. Get back with them to get your free invite. And guys, we're just going to keep spreading this around the globe and helping as many people win. I mean, the time to decentralize e-commerce is here, to level the playing field and make sure that everyone can win. Any last words tonight, brother?
Nah, man, just don't wait for this. Like, it's an invite. You got nothing to lose. So let's go. Let's get on it. And like, thank the person who invited you in, and let's explore it. Let's unpack it together. Doors open. I believe it's August 15th. And we'll get in where we fit in. And we're just going to go transform the landscape of not just the MLM world, but the affiliate world, the social influencer world, and the e-commerce and the vendors world. Like, we're going to bring those together, and just very, very excited. Let's get in. Let's go. Let's stay legendary.
Yeah. All right. I love it. Thanks for jumping on, Jeff. Appreciate you, brother. You guys have an awesome week. We'll talk to you soon.